All right, maybe the last instruction video I make as a digital media teacher, but anyway, with that said, this is the instruction video for Sizzle, your Sizzle Reel. It's where you're going to put everything that you made, all the digital media that you made this year into a video. All right, so I'm just going to kind of cover examples because you're going to put in your graphics, your photos, your maybe even some photo booth stuff, your videos, and your animation assignments. All right, so let's get started. We're going to go with the purple PR here, Adobe Premiere Pro. Fire that up, bouncy, bouncy. And I'm going to click on New Project. And we're going to call this Sizzle Reel. And I'm going to go and create a new folder called Sizzle Reel. That's all right. We're going to click on in your documents. So go to Documents. And then click on New Folder, Sizzle Reel. And then click Create. Okay. And that should take you, and then you can click on it, right? So you have that as the selected. Hopefully you caught that as the selected folder, and then click Create. All right, and then we need a sequence, a file, new sequence. Use the one you've been using. Right, use the one you've been using, and we want to name the sequence or the timeline Sizzle Reel, and click OK. All right, now you need to go import everything, right? So all of your graphic images, all of your photo assignments, all of your animation assignments, the .gifs, the .jpegs, the .pngs, the .mp4s for video. I think that should cover it, right? So file import. You're going to probably find everything in your documents folder, but you might also have some stuff in your downloads. You'll have to look and see. You're going to have a lot of stuff, right? You could either go grab it by holding down the command key. You can click on multiple things when you hold down the command key and click import, or you can just, I don't know how to do that. Let me try that again. File, import. Or you could do one at a time as you're doing it. It's up to you, right? So I'm going to go get my examples. It's just my example files. Okay. Click import. What is this trying to tell me? Cancel. Oh, I know what I did wrong. So be careful. You don't want to import your project. I can't import this. So I'm going to do hold the command key and get rid of that, right? We just want assignments. Don't include the PR project. You won't. That won't be a mistake of yours because you don't have anything in that Sizzle Reel folder except the project file. Okay, so click import. And again, this is just a sample. You want to put everything in there. Make it a true Sizzle Reel with lots of cool stuff in there, right? So we're going to start with your AE intro. All right, hopefully you did one. All right, otherwise start with your logo. And we're just going to drag that in to the timeline. All right, and this will probably be one of the longer videos you've made. Could be a couple minutes long depending on your videos. So you would just zoom in and zoom out as you need. Okay, and there are also lots of assignments that don't have music, so we're going to put some background music in there as well. So we need to go import a song, a music file. So file, import, room 31, stock, music, just music, and then go get something that you like. Oh, hang on. Let me turn on my speaker. Right, let's do it. What am I doing that for? Okay, let's try that again. I don't want that one. How about this one? No, don't want that one. How about Brontosaurus? Maybe this one. Yeah. I'm going to get this one. I actually like this song. Okay, so I've got my AE intro, and you drag the whole thing. You don't have to clip anything. Okay, just drag it in. And then we can start with graphics, because we did graphics, then we did animation, then we did photo, then we did video, right? You can keep them all kind of together. So just go ahead and bring in your JPEGs, right? You will have to right-click on your JPEGs and your PNG files. You're going to need to right-click and scale to frame size. Because your 8.5 by 11s won't match the frame for the video. So you need to right click on anything that doesn't fit and click scale, right? Scale to frame size. And just leave the default 5 seconds for your images, your PNGs and your JPEGs. And right, so you're going to put all of, this is 20 shapes obviously, but you're going to put all of your graphics assignments, and then you're going to go get all of your, let's see what else we have. You could also include, let's see, photo assignments. So here is my, this is my 100 pics. Scale to frame size on that as well. Make sure you do that. You guys, by the way, this is the original. This is what gave me the idea to do 100 pics. This I got from a museum. Somebody did in Photoshop. An artist did in Photoshop. I thought that was cool. That's what gave me the idea for 20 pics and then 100 pics. And then we want to go get, right, so we got photos. We can get photo booth photos. You can get room 31 photos for the work that you did outside, for photos that you liked. It's kind of anything you want to put in there. Photo booth photos. Notice they all kind of come in at 5 seconds, and include photo booth stuff. That would be fine, right? And what else? We've got GIFs, animated GIFs too. So put those guys in. These should match, right? These should match. And again, you don't have to mark your in and your out. You don't need to do any editing, just dragging. That's all you got to do. I'm just going to scale to frame size just in case. Yeah, no. I think most of our animation we did make for 1920 by 1080, so I think we're good with that. But it doesn't hurt to right-click and scale to frame size anyways. And then we kind of finished off mostly with videos. So we can drag your videos in, and you will have audio in this case, right? But that's okay. It's okay to include the audio. So you can see that this video is going to grow, and it's going to end up being several minutes long. That's okay. Just kind of zoom out as you work your way across the timeline. And then when you're done, right, you can put the end, scrolling the end. So I'm going to go to the type tool. I'm going to put the scrubber at the end here, somewhere at the end. Click on the type tool, come up here and just click and type the end. And then I'm going to go and click on the selection tool and kind of move it, center it. And then I want to go to Essential Graphics, click out. You got to click out somewhere in the black space area. And you want to go to the Edit and click Roll so that you get that roll. It'll come in at 5 seconds, I believe. Yeah, it looks like it's 5. Default would be 5 seconds, so that'd be perfect, right? And you could add a message here if you want. You can say something about the class or say something to the audience, whatever you want. The end, it's been, I gotta spell that right, a pleasure teaching you digital media. All right, and let's see, I want to center all that, so I'm going to click on this guy here, and then kind of just place it in the middle there. All right, and then make sure if there's a gap, See there's a gap there, just kind of close the gap so that after your very last item, probably a video, have it just go ahead and scroll across the screen. Okay? Then do a Command S to save it. And then go File. Oh, click down here on the timeline and then go File, Export Media. And you got to pay attention to this. Click on this link here and make sure it's going into that Sizzle Reel. Click Save, or just Documents. It's going to be sizzlereel.mp4, and then just click Export, and that's all you got to do. And then submit it to the assignment. And if you have room, likely you won't have room on your website, but if you have room, throw it on your website, on your video page. All right. And this concludes the instruction video for Sizzle Reel. And it's been a pleasure. Take care.